Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video. You can see by the title. The Lord is really starting to show. He's getting ready to show who really has the 100% truth, man. It's only a matter of time before this starts happening. You got the Sakaris, you got these IUIC guys, you know what I'm saying? You got the ISUPK guys, you got the GOCC, you got the HOI, you got the Chief Ephraims, you got the Wi-Fi. You can see what all of them have, you know what I'm saying? These so the video I'm looking at right now, let me start there. The video I'm looking at right now is by this person named Martel. If I got that right, one, two, three. All right. And apparently he ran into these, or came up to these IUIC Purple Bandit guys. Um, and I was skimming through the video. I watched toward the end of it, and then I rewinded it back and started watching a little more of it. Because I see these videos pop up here and there. So the first thing when I was watching towards like the end of it, um, you know, they were saying that this man here was saying that uh that the IUIC guys were saying America is going to be destroyed, and he asked and the guy said, well, what year? You know what I'm saying? And and the IUIC responded, well, no man can tell, something like no man can tell the time, or you know what I'm saying, the direction. Same thing we usually say. But the guy said, well, this man said, well, uh Nate said, the year 2000, because Nate loves talking about Great Millstone in the MOTB, right? Um, so he said, well, Nate said the year 2000. And then he obviously, these IUIC guys, man, they don't know how to deal with people, man. All right. Um, they respond, I don't know, Nate. I know a Bishop Nathaniel. Now here's my problem. Here's my issue. First of all, that wasn't a good response, obviously. Second of all, you people, you IUIC Purple Bandit guys, you sit up there and tell your congregation that you can call the Lord and the Most High and His Son, whatever it is you want to call him, right? Whatever it is you want to call him. That's where my problem comes in with that. You say you can call him whatever it is you want to call him, but this man says, well, Nate says, and then you go, Nate, no, I don't know Nate. I know Bishop Nathaniel. I know Bishop Nathaniel. So you telling me you're going to correct people on Nate's name, but you're not going to correct people on the Lord's name? You see how wicked these guys are, man? These guys, these IUIC guys are wicked as hell. Them Zakaris, they wicked as hell too, man. That have y'all have unison with one another, and this is why these random people, right? These people can come up to y'all and confound y'all with scriptures, man. Then I'll rewind back. This is an embarrassment, man. It really, really is. It really is. This is why us at Great Millstone, we proudly say we don't have anything to do with none of these fake ass Israelite camps, man. Okay, and you gotta excuse the language, man. But this is embarrassing. So I go back. I rewatched a little bit of this, and this is when I had to stop it. I was like, oh, man, I gotta do a video on this real quick. So this man, Martel says, well, he says they were saying about you need a big church, a place of worship, right? And I gotta say, this guy he cut him on that, man. You know what I'm saying? They're no different than the Christian church. This is what we're talking about, man. You don't understand what a church is, right? You don't understand what a church is. You can have a gathering of people and call it a church there. Y'all don't realize that the place of worship, y'all don't realize that what y'all doing is a church, man. Did you forget about that? What you're doing right now is a church. The Lord said he don't deal with temples made by hand right now, man, especially now. So if that's the case, then that means y'all agree with them 1940 fakers over there talking about they built in the third temple. That means y'all agree with that, man. Because the kingdom of heaven starts within you. Did you forget about that? So you're having these people come up to y'all and debate y'all, and you're losing. And what are we going to do? See, say you may have Jake mad at me for saying something like this, but I ain't gonna hey man, look, David Lynn, you know what I'm saying? These Christians are cutting y'all Israelite camps, man. What's going on? These Christians are embarrassing y'all, man. I don't know if this man here is a Christian. I'm not sure. This is my first time running. In fact, I was going to do another video. I was going to do another video before this one, right? But then I ran across this video. But you're having people come up to y'all and just completely confound y'all, man. Right? I remember not too long ago, IUIC, they got confounded on their name again. The random guy came up. Well, take that name off your shirt then, man. What you getting on me about the name for? Take it off your shirt then. Hey man, it's ridiculous. So it's the same thing with this. When I look at towards the end of the video, maybe somewhere around this region, we don't know Nate. We know Bishop Nathaniel. I don't know no Nate. I know a Bishop Nathaniel. You IUIC guys, you Sakari guys, y'all all wicked, man. And it's really sad that y'all having random people come up to y'all. See, you can say whatever you want about us, man. We gonna continue. You could come up to our camps. I know Sakari, man. You could come up to our camps. You can say whatever it is you want to say. You can do whatever it is you want to do. We're not going to debate y'all, man. Because everything that y'all say is not up for debate. Y'all have to get past these people coming up to y'all and cutting y'all, man. Whatever you say is not up to debate. The words of Paul, you know what I'm saying? You talk about taking out the words of Paul in the book of Hebrews. We don't have nothing to say to you, man. That means you don't believe in the whole Bible. Why would we debate somebody that don't believe in the whole Bible, man? Y'all don't know scripture, man. Y'all don't know scripture. I know certain people say that y'all know scripture. No, you don't, man. The words of Paul is that, you know what I'm saying? The words of Paul is not spiritual. That's what you're saying, man. And you're telling me we have to debate y'all. You people get on our comment board saying y'all need to debate. Debate against what? People that's believing in a totally different book? You trying to take out the words of Paul, you believing in a totally different book, man. So it's really embarrassing. And Salakia, it took me so long to get to the scripture, right? But I just, like I said, this is a really quick video, and that reminded me of this scripture here, right? First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 19. It says, "For there must be also heresies among you," right? "That they which are approved may be made manifest," right? "They be made manifest among you." This proves, right? This proves here. This is what I was saying at the very beginning of the video. You could in the title. The Lord is starting to show who has the 100% truth, man. You got a lot of people out there that say, "Well, Great Millstone ain't okay." Well, IUIC is not it. The Sakaris are not it, right? The ISUPKs are not it. The GOCCs are not it. The Chief Ephraims are not it, right? The Wi-Fi's are not it. The House of the HOIs are not it. The One Body Group is not it. None of these groups seem like nothing, man. Great Millstone is if you don't want to say we don't have a 100% truth, we don't. No one cares. Okay, no one cares. We're going to boldly say yes, we had a 100% truth, man, because we don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't do what they did, man. You come up to us with questions, we're going to answer. And we're going to answer accordingly. We're not going to sit up there and say nothing crazy. I don't know no Bishop Nathaniel. I don't know no Apostle Tahar. I mean, I don't know no Tahar. I know Apostle Tahar. Somebody come up to us and say, "Well, yeah, Tahar said." We ain't going to sit up there and go, "Well, we don't know Tahar. We know Apostle Tahar." Let me tell you something, man. Apostle Tahar don't even, you know what I'm saying? You know what? He esteems other brothers before him, man. He said double honors to the other brothers, man. That shows you something right there, man. You think he holds on to that title wholeheartedly, man? It's really embarrassing, man. It really is. It really is. These people, especially Sakari, they claim to be the king of debating, the kings of debates, and having David Lynn cut y'all, a Christian, with something so easy, with a topic that's so easy, man, to deal with. It is so easy to deal with that, man. Then you turn around and say, the words of Paul, everything Paul says is not of the spirit. After David Lynn talked about the faith, and you say something like that, it's like, oh, okay. He embarrassed y'all out there, man. This guy here, I'm not gonna lie, man. This guy here, it sounds like he embarrassed y'all, man. It sounds like he embarrassed y'all. Talk about the one that did this video. It's say, and heresies, right? There must be heresies among you. This whole the scriptures say don't be unequally yoked or something like that with unbelievers. This is why we can't get another thing that's really embarrassing is this unity camp madness, right? This unity camp madness that these other camps like doing. So you all believing in totally different things, completely different things, but yet you having a unity camp, it makes zero sense. You had Israelite camps did unity camps with Sinetta. That makes zero sense, man. And the scriptures say don't be like that with an unbeliever. So let's say you don't believe in an MOTB, but I do. That means I'm an unbeliever in your doctrine. You're not supposed to have me. You're not supposed to offer to me, well, why don't you come on in? We'll have you over our Passover. Let's say for example, I believe I'm an Egyptian and you're a Hebrew Israelite. I am an unbeliever in your doctrine and you are an unbeliever in my doctrine. You are not. We are not supposed. That shows you this is wicked, man, and that shows you a Great Millstone is the most hated group of all the camps, man. That is the place to go to. That's the place to go to. Anyway, this is embarrassing, man. And like I said, it just brought on this scripture. It just really reminded me of this scripture right here, right? And again, I know how long it went. 13 minutes, one scripture. Some of my videos are like that. I barely do videos like that, but some of my videos is like that, man. Because this could go a long way. There are so many other scriptures that I could get, but I really wanted to focus on this one. And I'm gonna read it one more time. It says, "For there must be heresies among you." Let's get this word heresies, right? Let's get heresies. Act of taking capture, storming us. Is this the right word? Yeah. Body of men following their own tenets. Okay. Of Sadducees, Pharisees, and Christians. Okay. So heresies. When you think of heresy, right? When you think of a heretic, you're thinking of an unbeliever, a rebel. Okay. You're thinking of in fact, let's get it, because sometimes blue letter don't really say much. We want to get in the etymology at. When you think of a heretic, I might not be spelling that right. Okay, yeah, here we go. When you think of a heretic, one who holds a doctrine at variance with established or dominant standards. Okay, so you're thinking of a rebel. You're thinking of a heretic, one belonging to heresy. Okay, doctrine or opinion at variance. So there you have it. So this is when you deal with these other camps, or you deal with these IUIC purple bandit guys, right? You're dealing with heretics. Okay, So there must be heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. This reminded me of another scripture. It's one that we pull out a lot when it comes to feminism, right? But this also could go towards this situation too. Um, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Now we usually put that towards the feminist movement in a sense, like how there has to be, because heresy is simping. Heresy is these other Israelite groups. Heresy is these Christianity and all that other stuff, right? So a man, more precious than fine gold. That man that this is talking about is that elect man. So amongst all the heresy, amongst all the wickedness, he's gonna the righteous is gonna be made manifest, right? It has to, because it's gonna stand out. You're gonna see everybody going their way, but you're gonna see something that's different. And Great Millstone, amongst all these other Israelite camps, is different. We're the most hated. We're the most hated. Why? Because we telling you the truth. Why? Because we getting on you on our brothers, right? Or our so-called brothers. Is that why? Because it'd be you same people that sit up there, man, you hate your brother. But Sakari just did a video talking about G mess and all that other stuff, calling everybody little niggas and stuff like that. It's just like, okay. So you go in their comment board and it's like, okay, well, where the comments saying you need to love your brother, you need to love this, and you need to love that, you need to go to your brother and tell him his fault. Nope, we're the ones that get all those type crazy messages, man. You need to go and debate those brothers, man. This video back and forth. When we do videos on stuff like this is what you people have to understand. This is not talking to them, because they know better already. That's why we're not debating that. They know better already. When somebody calls for it, when one of these groups call for a debate, that's them asking for a show, a Netflix show. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to make everybody look crazy when they get on there and stuff like that, right? They're saying, come watch the show, instead of getting edified. There's going to be no edification out of that. So when we do these videos, we do the videos off of where they go wrong at, off of where they go off at. It's not talking to them, okay? It's talking to the people that's watching and looking for some edification, so the Lord could guide their spirit and say, okay, well, this is the truth. Other than that, we're not talking to them. Talking about go and debate. Y'all forget the purpose of these videos, man. Or maybe you didn't know it in the first place, man. But now you know why we do what we do. What's going on? We're doing these lessons, these videos to warn and edify you, not to get on other camps, man. We get on their doctrine, but with them, man, the hell with them, man. All right. So anyway, Lord in this lesson was edifying. If we want to call it edifying or a lesson in general. Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.